What if your next inbound lead didn't just fill out a form, but instantly launched iMessages to your business, pre-filled, ready to go without lifting a finger on your end? I'm talking about engaged leads that are starting the conversation first. Hey guys, it's Dean from Project Blue, and today I'm going to show you guys our new inbound iMessage form builder, how it works, how easily it integrates into your stack, and how you can use it to automate lead capture, increase conversion, and connect with customers in a way that actually respond. It's super easy to get set up, guys. And for those of you guys that don't know, Project Blue is a iMessage service that allows companies to send automated iMessages directly from their CRM. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. All right. So here's the problem. Most businesses, especially companies that are driving traffic to your site, visitors fill out forms. You can kind of, I guess, like count that as a conversion, but oftentimes they just fill out a form and you don't really hear anything back from them. They kind of disappear into the void of your, whether it's an email box, whatever kind of channel you use, respond to these leads. And by the time you follow up, they're kind of already moved on. Whether with your competitor or whatever it may be. Yeah, if that sounds familiar, instead of, sending leads to your email, you could instantly start a personal conversation with them right from their messages app, right? They opt in. This is a little bit different of a flow of you typically reaching out to them after they opt in. They kind of already initiate the conversation. This works well for a lot of use cases. It could be anything from like lead magnets to offering a free consultation or a free 10 strategies to increase response rates, whatever that may look like for you. There's tons of kind of use cases for this, which we'll kind of get into as well. But yeah, that's exactly why we've built Project Blue. We help these businesses send automated Blue iMessages from their CRM. They look very personal. It looks like you're chatting with an actual human, creates a whole new marketing channel for you. And, with this addition of inbound, it completely changes the game. So yeah, guys, the way we've built it, I'll just get off my soapbox here, but in the actual integration, we'll come into the lead form builder and we'll just go ahead and create a new lead form. Pretty straightforward. So we can go ahead and, name our form. We'll just call this one, for example, like support form. Now, of course, this could be like, this is just our internal naming convention, and we can change the heading here. So we can say like, we'll call it Project Blue Support. And then from here, we can actually select the corresponding sub accounts and grade it out here. But you'll see this, our app works from the agency level. So you can install our app into many sub accounts. So for example, let's say you have two CRMs you're working out of, or maybe, you have two clients you're working out of, whatever that may look like. So you can select the corresponding, CRM that you want to associate this with. This means that when a lead gets created, it'll automatically create that contact for you, in that corresponding CRM that you select. So I've just gone ahead and selected this account here, and then we'll actually select the devices. So, this could matter depending on your use case, how you want to look at this. An account can have many lines tied to it, essentially. Right? A line could be dedicated to a certain rep. It could be dedicated to a certain inbox, right? Maybe if you want to associate this line with the support inbox. So I'll just go ahead and select a line here. And as you'll see, again, I've blurred it out here, but as you'll see, you can actually select multiple lines as well, which is really cool. And what this does as well is, let's say you want to kind of round robin. It doesn't equal split right now, but yeah, you just want to select a number. So we'll go ahead and select that. And then what's really cool is we can have like a pre-filled message, right? So in kind of the use case of what I'm supporting, I'm going to say, hello. So for example, this could be anything like you could say like hello 10 or hello 20, or, you could say like free 5, for example, to get like 5 free tips on scaling your company, whatever that may look like for you, whatever use case. It could be a phrase, a sentence, a code, and you can kind of work off this in the back end. So for example, I'll just put, hello, I need help, and you'll see why this comes in. So pre-fills it in the conversation. It's really slick. And then we can obviously add other form fields as well. Right now, we just support these. We're going to add support to add custom fields, but we can see we have name, email, and phone, with phone being required. And that's pretty much it, guys. So yeah, from here, we can pretty much come and save it, and we'll see the form is saved. We can even actually preview it in a tab, for testing purposes, whatever that may look like. You can come and test it here, but we can also embed it. And yeah, we also get a little bit more options here. I forgot to show you the theme. Maybe you want to adjust kind of the background color, add a slight color to it, adjust a button to match your branding assets, whatever that may look like for you. Adjust the padding here and there, and it'll also reflect an iframe here. But yeah, very, very simple. So I'll just actually copy this embed code, and I'm going to go over to Webflow where our actual site is hosted, and I'm going to add a code embed to this div here. We'll paste that same embed code, and it should actually even reflect in our editor, which is super cool. So I'll just go ahead and actually publish this on our development domain. And yeah, just like that, guys, we've literally created our lead form. So anytime a lead opts in, which I'll show you guys right here. So if they put in a name, so I've came in my other editor here just to show you guys what this will look like from the actual, from the iMessage modal. So I'll just go ahead and pre-fill a name. I'll call this lead test, or you know what, I'll call this John Appleseed. And then for the number, I'll just input a number. And then for email, I'll just put Dean. And again, guys, I've already connected this to our CRM. If we come back in the integration piece, you can see we've selected that account. So I'll just go ahead and click send a message. And here's kind of where the magic happens. So when you do that, I'll move it down here. But basically, it pre-fills the number that we're going to send it to along with the text. But basically, this little chat here, we can see the actual text, which was the same pre-filled message that we set here. Of course, you can change it to whatever you want. So all the user really has to do after they click submit is click send. And it's really cool because it's like they can see the actual blue message pop up. It looks personal. And again, they initiate the conversation. So kind of almost like flipping the switch here, right? So pretty straightforward from there. So you can see we made the request through here and automatically opens this up. So if you're on mobile, it would automatically open up their messages app with all the information pre-filled. So really, again, all they need to do is just click send. So now if we go back to our CRM, which we've set here, the PV lead CRM, we can see that contact was created with the phone number populated, the email, and the name. So yeah, if we click into it, we can kind of see the message that was created, and then we can obviously conversate with them as we would normally here, whatever that conversation looks like. And also, I'd like to add as well, we could even see the contact source, which is support here. One thing I forgot to mention as well is, yeah, the form name is going to be used as the source. So obviously you can create many forms, right? Let's say you want different forms for different offers, different landing pages, different kind of customer segments on your landing pages or lead pages, or funnels, should I say. You can kind of create those distinctions here, and it'll automatically be synced with HighLevel here. Again, very native integration. You don't, once you have the app installed, which takes, again, just a couple of clicks, it's really as simple as just coming, creating it, customizing it to your liking, and then just simply embedding it on your guys' site. So look, guys, if you're serious about turning your website traffic into actual conversations and sales, check out our site, book a demo with us if you guys want to learn more kind of about our pricing, how we work, whether your company would be a good fit or not for our service. And yeah, guys, if you have any ideas as well in the comments about what you could see this being used for, I'd love to kind of learn different use cases. So then ways that maybe we on the product side can kind of optimize this more for you guys. Yeah, guys, leave any feedback down below in the comments. And again, if you're interested and serious about implementing this in your business and getting up and running literally within a day, you can book us a call and schedule time with us today. So thank you guys so much. And I'll see you in the next video where I show you guys a little bit more about kind of the lead flows that we do personally.